Hey everyone, welcome to my studio. Quick recap for those new here. I'm working on a large scale mosaic called the Landscape of Dunwoody. It is 36 feet long by about 4 feet high. If you look closely, it says the word Dunwoody in there. That's where it will be going when it's finished. I will be focusing on panels 7 and 8 this week. And I have a partner named Jennifer Freeman who is also helping me work on it. And let me show you where we're at. On my workbench, you can see that it is inside the letters O and O. And then the next letter D, the second D in Dunwoody, is over here. But I have a lot of work to do inside these O's, so I'm going to start with this section and work my way over. I've also been working on these fused pieces for the foliage. We've got bushes and trees. And even though I'm finished mostly with the foliage that's on these panels, I have panels coming up that have more foliage, and I need to start planning and making more pieces. This is the current fusing situation. I've got a couple bins here. This one is full of some of the pieces I've been including in the transition swath where there are swirls, and then also in some of the fields and sky. So that's what that is. And then in here, I've got the foliage that I've already fused. So it's been a little bit tricky because I don't want to make too many pieces, but a lot of these I do need more of to actually fill in certain spaces. So I'm kind of just playing it by ear, but pretty soon I'm going to have to plan it out a little bit more accurately. Then I've got some pieces that are cut up. That's sort of my cut up staging area. And then here I've got a lot of little pieces that I use to fill in areas. And then I know I need more of this one. I've got a sample right here. So I keep the sample ready so that I know what colors go on top. And I know I need some bigger pieces. So I'm gonna make some of those, and I'll show you where those are gonna go in a second. This is the top of panel 9. And as you can see, I need more gray pieces to finish that area. And then over here, this is the one where I need some bigger pieces to do this area. You can see I've decided I'm gonna use this here, so I'll need some medium-sized pieces to fill that in, because basically I have this sort of big one I made at the very beginning, and then some small pieces. So I might cut this up so I can use it there. And then this is ready for the next panel. So I have to put 10 next to this before I can add it and see how much more I need. But it takes a little bit of forethought and planning to make sure you don't repeat and get too much of something. At the same time, you need little pieces to fill in areas. You can see on this portion of my fusing shelf, I have already cut up one of these into several pieces. And I think I may as well cut this one up because it's really too big for me to use. And I can use those smaller pieces a little bit better. And they don't have to be really small. They can kind of be chunky. Go. Let's see how it turned out. Oh, it looks really good. I can't wait to fill in some areas with these little pieces. I just didn't have enough small pieces to fill in some areas. I really want to finish this area at the top of panel 9. So come with me and let's see if I have enough pieces to finish it. Here we go. Here's my pieces that I have left. Let me just climb under the table. So much fun. We just need a blanket here. Now let me flip around so you can see what I'm working on. All right, so I've got my pieces I've just made, and look at this. I made a custom one that would fit right there. It shrunk up a little bit so I can even fit some extra pieces in there. that's really nice about working with a partner is that there is some accountability. So I told Jennifer that I would finish the first O this week, and now I really need to do it. I've been doing all kinds of other things like loading the kiln, and I went and purchased more glass for the mosaic, and I really need to just buckle down and work on this O. So here I go. so, except for this itty bitty little area. Now this ray is the same ray, so I'm gonna, because this area is so small, I'm just gonna make these two the same. And what I'm using is this iridized blue and this textured blue. So there's no inclusions because it's really too small for any of these pieces to go in there, but I do have some special blues that I'm using, and I may even flip this if it gets to be a little bit too much texture and shine from the iridized. I'll flip it over and use the back side. That's it. I've done this week is I've decided what color to make this little triangle and this little triangle, and I'm going to make them the same. Let me just show you. This is the one and this is the other one in two parts. So I'm custom making them to fit the space, and then I'm making some other ones because I really like this color combination that's rather soft, and I believe I'm going to be using it again. So I'm going to fill up my kiln shelf with more of this. That's it. Well, here's how far I got this week. This big swath of green really took me quite a bit of time to finish up. I also knocked out this blue-green and some of the yellow and blues up at the top, as well as a little bit of fused business here and there and underneath the table here. That's putting it together. Thanks for watching. See you next time.